Yeah. So Smile, if you can start with your presentation, or even without presentation also, it's okay. We can uh, understand to your whatever content you want to present.
Yeah, sure. I'll just a moment. I'll share my screen.
In the meantime, I would like to, put some commentary to the content which we are going through. I think the insights which we are getting from these achievers, I think it's worth noting or noticing. You may have seen them achieving substantial amount even in as less as 20 days, or even their complete journey starting from even 10 standard to where they are. They have achieved several milestones. So okay, over to you, Smile.
Yeah, sure. So, hi everybody. If somebody missed my introduction, I'm Smile Gupta, and today I'll be sharing my journey. And thank you so much for giving me an amazing platform. So, as per my PPT title states, a journey from being an individual next door to a motivated professional. I'm pretty sure this journey, it's not only about me, but everybody would be able to relate about it. So I kept a generic title for it. No, what I feel is only the one of the biggest hindrance that make that stop people from having a successful life is a fear. In Hindi we say that "Jo dar gaya so mar gaya." So it's one of the key points. Like if you want to achieve anything in your life, you have to first overcome your fears. A person generally faces all a person who starts his journey generally has these commonly four fears. Fear of people abandoning you, then fear of trying new things or coming out of your comfort zones, or what, fear of thinking what people will think about me. Or sometimes this fear is again very common, that fear of losing your extremely beloved one. So these are according to me, any starting individual faces these kind of fears. And I feel that nobody's born genius. So in order to achieve or excel in their lives, people had to dream big, and they have to work hard, they have to stay motivated, and most important, have to be fearless. Because once a person's fear has been gone, right, he or she would be able to contribute more and work hard like anything. So if I go back from the time from where I started, I was a very introvert kind of a girl when I was back young, starting my journey, and people abandoned me like anything. They were, being an introvert, people were not. I was not able to express myself that frequently, so people were not able to connect with me. And I still remember one of my science project back then in school. Nobody chose me in their team, and I was so upset, and I was like, oh shit, why, like, is there any problem in me? And that day I overcome one of my greatest fears, that is, like, people will abandon me. And from that day I am not scared if somebody would support me, or they'll keep me on their sides, because I trust my hard work. And if a person is consistent, and that person provides a good amount of hard work and have a clear vision what he or she wants to achieve, everything will fall apart likewise only. And second hindrance that I faced was, I now belong to a tech company, tech IT domain. And initially I never thought that I'll excel in IT. I still remember why I got into IT. My teacher forcefully gave me IT as a subject because they were not having any students opting for computer science. And initially I lagged that I won't participate, I don't want to continue my journey in IT. And I was in comfort zone. I was not trying to be coming out of that comfort zone. And yeah, that is why once the moment I came out of my comfort zones and I tried new things, and I became proficient in my IT domain, then the rest things, what happened was that the other things that helped me shaping well is, I still remember back then in college, one of my seniors helped me. And I was good at this basic computer coding subjects, like core subjects like C++, C, and I was good in framing logics, but I was utterly confused because I was sent and I was living among a lot of engineers that all are surrounded with IT. So what happened was one of my senior gave me an advice and he helped me taking my first step in technology. Then on that day, on after that day, I decided, like, contributing back to the society is just a only key way to keep oneself humble